Welcome to Real Bass Lessons. Today I'd like to go in just a little bit of a different direction, and I'd like to teach you a ballad. This is a solo bass piece that I composed, a good 10 or 12 years ago for a very good friend of mine named John Laporta. And I'm just going to teach you the melody, almost like the introduction of the song. But I think you'll dig it. It's pretty. It's not real hard to play. Actually, it may be a little more challenging for some of you who've never worked the combinations of some of the stuff I'm going to show you, but I think you'll dig it. Also, too, right here, if you want, stop and go check the link out at the bottom and watch me perform it live. I played this down at the Brooklyn Bass Contest about a year ago now. And that way you'll have an idea of the overall tone, and then you can come back and watch how it works, okay? Good, let me start it out for you. Check it out. It's an E minor here. Here's the melody, rubato. Yeah, do that with me. A couple more times. Now when I'm performing it, I move the tempo a lot. I do something like this. Sure. But that's the basic phrase. Second phrase. Again. One more time. And I always end this with a little. Now part of the trick is, if you can, keep that G string ringing like this. Sometimes I kind of, make an aggressive little accent and stuff, and it stops that. It's no big deal, but here, I'll do it more sort of in a realistic sense now. So I screwed it up. Here we go. Yeah, there I could feel that I touched it and didn't it. But that's the idea. Let's do the first two phrases now. Play with me. Cool. And if you'll watch that video, you'll get an idea of how it moves with, really playing a good ballad. It moves, meaning, faster, slower, louder, softer, sort of based on what the environment feels like. I've actually got 2 or 3 different recordings of this, but I think that one will be enough for you. Again, beginning. Cool, next phrase. Oh yeah, again. Yeah, notice that chord there? And then the 2 harmonics here. Of course, definitely got to have those. That phrase then. Play it with me a couple times. Cool, let's play all the first 3 together. Pause. Next one. Oh yeah, how cool, huh? Let me play that now, that little sort of 4-phrase chunk over and over a few times. And I'll, not on purpose vary it, but I'll just sort of play how it feels, and you can see how I, manipulate again with the tempo and with the phrasing, with the attacks, okay? Here we go, check it out. Sometimes right there I do a little. Again, just to sort of make an end to it. Same thing again, but maybe a little different. One more time. Now you can see, sometimes I leave the sustaining notes hanging into my next chord. Sometimes I shut them off. That's articulation. Here's an example. Oh yeah, these two are still ringing. See, that one's still ringing too. Now it stopped when I got down here halfway through. Sometimes I do this to keep those two ringing together. That's just style. That's an articulation you learn to use to create effect. And how do you do it? You play it a million times. I mean, just tons and tons of times. Let's go on. Where are we at here? Good, sort of the second half of the song. Ooh, let's stop right there. Sure. There's those harmonics again. Let's do that little section. First part. Yeah. Now, guess what? From here I go. Sure, I get that next note, but I often don't pick it. I just let it kind of move into it. So let me start that, I'll call the bridge, the second half. Cool. Did you notice that time I sustained this part? I left those ringing. Yeah, it just depends on what you like. And that's sometimes harder, actually, the sustaining part. Let's pick it up from there, from that second half. Going on. Oh, dig that. One more time. Here it is. It's kind of a challenging one. Moving your fingers there. One more time. I forget where I'm at. Yes. And then let's do that again. That's it. I forgot where I was at. Yeah, that's not a real hard, but it kind of sounds cool though. Let's see, we're here. Sure, if you can, get all three of those sustaining. Again, from here, second or later second half. I messed it up. There it is. How cool. We're almost done. We got a little bit of section left. It's hard teaching this too as well as playing it because it's so separated. I have to remember where all the little pieces go. From the second half. Then let's do that. You can see where it's leading. Let's do this again though. One more time. Sure. Second half of the song. And then we finish it. Now the little run, it's just a so any of these here, something like this. Now that's the intro to the song, but it's the basic melody in the shape, okay? I know it's hard to play along with because it's rubato, but that's all right. Just jump in and kind of try to play, okay? Let's do it from the very beginning. You'll be able to clean it up on your own if you do it over and over. Beginning. Yeah, every once in a while after that rundown I do this. I change it a bunch because I've done it tons and tons of times, and I try to make it, feel what it should feel at that point. One more time through the whole thing. Yeah, I think everybody should have a pretty little piece that they can play. When I did this you can watch that if you will, that video from the Bass Fest or the Brooklyn Bass Contest, and you'll see I absolutely killed them with dynamics, nice quiet, and with space and phrasing. Sure, there were a lot of guys playing a lot of really fast, aggressive stuff, and it was cool. And I thought, man, I can't compete with that, so I just played this pretty little ballad, and they loved it. Get after it. By the way, this may take longer than anything you've done. It may not. Be patient and stick with it, and when you get to where you can perform it, you will love it. Play it for your friends at Christmas or something. Huh? Fire it up.